Gold is hitting a one-month high this Monday after doubts are knocking the dollar and stocks. Joining us today to talk about it is Gary Wagner, editor of thegoldforecast.com. Gary, welcome back. Good to see you.
Great to see you. Great to be here.
So, Gary, after the failure to push through a healthcare reform package on Friday, it has now raised questions over the president's ability to deliver promised tax cuts and spending plans, and it's definitely affecting gold. That knocked the dollar here to a 4-month low, Gary. Gold is reaping the benefits.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've seen a nice rally in gold today, starting overseas yesterday, of course. And it was an interesting close on Friday because none of the news was digested. I believe by the time the markets had closed on Friday, we knew they had canceled the vote, but not that they were taking it off the table. So we actually had gold come down a little bit on the close, but as soon as it opened overseas yesterday, it popped right near these highs and it's held ever since.
And Gary, as we're speaking, the metal trading around $12.54 an ounce. It hit $12.61 earlier today. So, Gary, is there enough momentum here to keep this rally going? What levels are you looking at now?
Well, first, to address whether or not there's enough momentum, if we look at today's move, we're currently up about $12. And of that $12, about a little over a half is dollar weakness, but the other half is buying. So we do have new money coming in the market, and that would be, I believe, an essential component to continue the momentum.
Okay, so you are seeing the new money coming in, because that is key here.
Absolutely. I do believe that we are correct.
Okay, so what's next for you, Gary? What are you eyeing? What's key when we're talking gold price?
Well, right now, in terms of the upside resistance, we have a yearly high that's sitting at around 1265. We had an intraday high today of about 1261. So we haven't really tested it, but it's going to be seeing gold prices move beyond 1265 on a closing basis. If we see that, that tells me that we'll probably form a base at that area and try to stretch it to 1300.
Okay, well, I guess you beat me to the next question. A few analysts I was speaking to saying 1300 not out of the question. You agree then?
I have to agree, but the caveat with that is that we first have to see an effective close over 1265 because that is the high of the year up to this point.
All right, Gary, thanks so much for your thoughts.
My pleasure as always.
And thanks for watching this edition of Kitco's Gold Report. We have Phil Striebel from the CME next. Hey! Hey!